When I first started watching One Piece, right, I tried twice, maybe 3 times, and I'll be real with you, I thought it was so ugly, like respectfully. And this is coming from somebody who loves older anime. I've watched Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, and all that, but something about One Piece early animation just did not hit for me. I know it sounds dramatic calling it ugly, but I'm sorry, it just wasn't my taste. Still, I kept hearing about it, and in college I had a couple of friends who were like, you gotta stick with it, it's such a good journey. And then one of them said that it made them cry. And me, I think I've cried at every anime that I've ever watched, to be honest. And so that caught my attention, because One Piece just didn't sound like the type of anime that would make somebody cry. So I tried it again, and I was like, okay, let me really see what this is about. And little by little, it started to open up to me. And by the time I got to episode 3, I was warming up to Luffy, and that's the main character, by the way. His goofiness, the weirdness, I started to enjoy it instead of side-eyeing it, because it was just so corny and cringy, which anime is in general, but Luffy's different. And from there, I binged the hell out of One Piece. I want to say I started in 2019, and I caught up fast. I even passed the friends who recommended it, and that's how good it was and still is. And by the way, I watched the dub. Yup, the dub. It was solid. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm an advocate for watching either dub or sub. Watch both. Reading subtitles every episode isn't your thing. That's okay. The story still hits. But let me tell you why One Piece is different. This show made me cry over an inanimate object. Yes, a literal thing. And if that's not good storytelling, I don't know what it is then. And it's not because it's trying to be sad, it's how it's told. The emotions in One Piece, when they hit deep. For example, when it's happy, it's overwhelmingly joyful. When it's sad, you're wrecked. When it's wholesome, you feel safe. It pulls emotions out of you in a way I haven't felt from any other series. And you don't need 1,000 episodes to feel that. I got attached to characters quickly. I didn't have to wait 500 episodes to care. It happened early. The writing just works. The way Oda, the creator, writes this story, I don't know how he does it, but he builds this world that makes you feel like you're part of something bigger. And not just big in terms of lore or plot twist. I mean something emotionally bigger than yourself. Like, I've never been in the army, but when I hear veterans talk and describe the bond and purpose that they felt, that's kind of what One Piece feels like, and I'm not being overly dramatic. This wild, messy, beautiful journey where you grow alongside these people, these characters for years. And yeah, it's long, I get it. You might have heard people complain about fillers or pacing, but honestly, I can't think of many episodes that didn't contribute something. Even the ones people called filler, they either reveal something subtle or help you understand a character more deeply. They don't feel pointless. It's all part of the experience. I will say, once you catch up, the weekly wait gets real. I'm like 4 episodes behind right now just to avoid the frustration, but trust me, it's worth it. So if you love stories with heart, stories that grow with you, challenge you, comfort you, One Piece is that story. And don't get me wrong, Bleach is still my favorite anime, but One Piece, I think it might be the greatest anime ever created. And I don't say that lightly. So if you've been thinking about watching One Piece, this is your sign. Start with episode 1, give it a shot. And if you're still not convinced, come back to my channel for part 2 because I will try again. Anyways, if this sparked your curiosity or just made you smile, hit that subscribe button and come sail with me. But until next time, sail safe and stay spirited.